Hello friends, welcome again. In last lecture we will see magnetic moment which is related with the compound or complex, and we will see the definition of magnetic moment. And we know that the definition of magnetic moment is nothing but the force exerted by magnetic field on the substance when they place in the magnetic field. Okay, that is the force exerted by magnetic field on the substances. But we know that there are four types of substances: paramagnetic substances, diamagnetic substances, ferromagnetic substances, and antiferromagnetic substances, and we already discussed in the last lecture. Okay, but there are only main two types of substances: paramagnetic substances and diamagnetic substances, because magnetic moment is totally depending on the paramagnetic substances or diamagnetic substances. And we know that ferromagnetic substances are also paramagnetic substances and antiferromagnetic substances are also paramagnetic substances. It is depending on the temperature. Okay, now so when we consider the magnetic moment of any complex or any compound, then we consider only the two types of magnetic properties of compound. These are paramagnetic and diamagnetic. And we know that paramagnetic complexes or paramagnetic compounds are those compounds which contain unpaired electron. That unpaired electron may be 1, that unpaired electron may be 2, or maybe 3, 4, whatever. Okay, these are the compound or complex which having unpaired electron. And paramagnetic substances or complexes are those complexes or those compounds which having only the paired electron. Okay, now this magnetic moment is totally depending on the nature of compound, whether these are paramagnetic or whether these are diamagnetic, because we know that when we place substance, compound or complex in magnetic field, when the magnetic field attract that compound, complex or molecule, when that complex or molecule having unpaired electron, and the magnetic field repel that complex or compound when that compound or complex having paired electron. So the magnetic moment is totally depending upon the paramagnetic substances nature or diamagnetic substances. Okay, but the magnetic moment is increased with number of unpaired electron increases, because when we place substances in magnetic field, when that magnetic field attract that substances, means that substances or that complex or compound having unpaired electron, and when any compound complex having unpaired electron, then magnetization takes place and magnetic susceptibility increases. We know that magnetic susceptibility means the magnetization of compound, and magnetization of compound is totally related with the unpaired electron. So maximum the number of unpaired electron, maximum magnetizations of that compound takes place, and maximum the magnetization means that compound is more paramagnetic, and more paramagnetic means the magnetic moment is also more. And magnetic moment is nothing but the force exerted by magnetic field on a compound when they are placed in the magnetic field. Now this is already discussed in the last lecture. Now we are see how to calculate magnetic moment. Okay, calculation of magnetic moment. Calculation of magnetic moment. Okay, now we know that when we consider magnetic moment, and we see there are different type of formulae are used to calculate the magnetic moment, but we see to calculate the magnetic moment for first transition series element. Okay, we know that the transition metal or d block metal are classified into the four transition series. First transition series in which electrons enter in the 3d orbital. Second transition series in which electrons enter in the 4d orbital. Third transition series, that is the electrons enter in the 5 orbitals, but the fourth one is incomplete. But when we consider The complexes, mostly complexes are formed by the transition metal complex like titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper. So we see the calculations of magnetic moment for the first transition series element, and when we calculate magnetic moment, we calculate magnetic moment by using different formula, and to find out the magnetic moment we can use the spin क्वांटम नंबर as well as ऑर्बिटल क्वांटम नंबर. ठीक आहे, हे आपण लास्ट लेक्चरमध्ये बघितलं होतं की मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट कॅल्क्युलेट करण्यासाठी वेगळे वेगळे फॉर्म्युले आहेत. तर काही फॉर्म्युले असे पण आहेत की जिथे आपण स्पिन क्वांटम नंबर पण यूज करतो आणि ऑर्बिटल क्वांटम नंबर पण यूज करतो. पण जेव्हा आपण फर्स्ट ट्रान्झिशन सिरीज एलिमेंट कन्सिडर करतो, फॉर फर्स्ट transition series, okay, and for first transition series metal consider only spin only magnetic moment. Spin only magnetic moment. ओके, की जर आपल्याला फर्स्ट ट्रान्झिशन सिरीज मेटलची जर मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट काढायची असेल तर आपण फक्त स्पिन ओनली मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट कॅल्क्युलेट करणार. म्हणजेच काय, कन्सिडर ओनली स्पिन क्वांटम नंबर, spin quantum number, and we know that spin quantum number is related with unpaired electron. Okay, so calculation of magnetic moment, we will see calculation of magnetic moment for first transition series element, and when we consider magnetic moment for first transition series element, we consider only the spin only magnetic moment, and we consider only the spin quantum number or unpaired electron present in the given orbital. Okay, now the formula. So mu s is equal to n plus 2 Bm is the formula to calculate the magnetic moment. Okay, mu means spin only magnetic moment. Spin only magnetic moment. Spin only magnetic moment. N, total number of unpaired electron. Total number of unpaired electron, and Bm is the unit of magnetic moment, that is the Bohr magneton. Bohr magneton. Okay, that is the unit of magnetic moment, that is the Bohr magneton. So this is the main formula, that is mu s is equal to square root n plus 2 bm. N, that is the total number of unpaired electron, and when any complex having unpaired electron, that complex having only magnetic moment, and the complex which having paired electron, that complex having zero magnetic moment. We will see example. Now we will calculate magnetic moment for DN configuration. Okay, first consider D1. We know that only one unpaired electron is present. So N is equal to 1. So mu S is equal to n plus 2 Bm. So mu S is equal to 1 plus 2 Bm, and it is equal to 1 into 3 Bm. So mu S is equal to 1.73 Bm. So magnetic moment for D1 configuration is nothing but 1.73 Bm. Calculation of this is Bm. Okay. Second, Bm, that is the Bohr magneton. So for D1 configuration एकच अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे D1 मध्ये. मग त्या एका अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन साठी मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट किती आली? 1.73 Bm. त्याच्यानंतर बघा D2 कॉन्फिगरेशन. Two unpaired electrons are present. One, two. N is equal to 2. दोन अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन आहेत D2 मध्ये. ठेवा फॉर्म्युल्यामध्ये mu S is equal to n plus 2. Mu S is equal to 2 plus 2 Bm. So mu S is equal to 2, 4. So mu S is equal to 2.82 Bm. आलं लक्षात की D2 मध्ये दोन अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन आहेत. बरोबर आहे. म्हणजे N इज इक्वल टू किती आले? 2. मग आपण फॉर्म्युला मध्ये ठेवल्यानंतर जो आपला फॉर्म्युला आहे mu S इज इक्वल टू n plus 2 Bm. तर मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट किती आली? स्पिन ओनली मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट 2.82 Bm. ओके. नाउ नेक्स्ट D3. आता अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन किती आहे? 3. सो 3 plus 2 Bm. Fine. So it is equal to mu S is equal to 50. So mu S is equal to 3.80 Bm. आलं लक्षात की जर 3 अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन असतील तर मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट किती आहे? 3.80 Bm. That is the Bohr magneton. Now next is D4. ठीक है. Now there are 4 unpaired electrons. Put in the value. की जर डी ऑर्बिटल मध्ये किंवा एखाद्या कॉम्प्लेक्स मध्ये 4 अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन असतील तर त्यांची मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट किती येते 4.90 bm. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट D5. Now n is equal to 5. Now put the value in formula. 5 plus 2 bm. Okay. Now it is equal to 5 into 7 bm. Okay. Now mu s is equal to 5.92 bm. Okay, now so from all these magnetic moment we calculated for D1, D2, D3, D4 and D5. Okay, D1 having 1 electron, D2 having 2 unpaid electron, D3 having 3 unpaid electron, D4 having 4 unpaid electron and D5 having 5 unpaid electron. And आपण जर ऑब्झर्व केलं तर जसे जसे नंबर ऑफ अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन वाढत जात आहे तशी तशी मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट पण काय होतीये वाढत जाते. आलं का लक्षात की 1 ला कमी होती, 2 ला थोडी वाढली, 3 ला थोडी वाढली, 4 ला थोडी वाढली आणि 5 ला एकदम वाढली. सो ऍज द नंबर ऑफ अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन increases the magnetic moment value also increases, magnetization increases and paramagnetism is also increases. Okay, आता ही जी व्हॅल्यू घेतली आहे ती कशावरून आलेली आहे अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉनवरून की जर n इज इक्वल टू 1 असेल म्हणजे नंबर ऑफ अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन 1 असेल तर त्याची मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट असती 1.3 bm. हा फिक्स फॉर्म्युला आहे. n इज इक्वल टू 2 असेल तर मॅग्नेटिक मोमेंट असती 2.82 bm. हे पाठच करायचं म्हणजे आपल्याला कॅल्क्युलेट करायची गरज नाही. n इज इक्वल टू 3 असेल तर 3.80 bm and n इज इक्वल टू 4 असेल तर 4.90 bm आणि n इज इक्वल टू 5 असेल तर 5.92 bm. Okay, so this is the fixed rate. Number of unpaid electron are 1, magnetic moment is 1.73. If number of unpaid electron are 2, magnetic moment is 2.82. If number of unpaid electrons are 3, magnetic moment is 3.80. If number of unpaid electrons are 4, then magnetic moment is 4.90, and if number of unpaid electrons are 5, then magnetic moment is 5.92. So it is totally depending on the number of unpaired electron, and as the number of unpaired electron increases, the magnetic moment also increases. So the remaining concentration or remaining configuration of d orbital, their magnetic moment, and we will see some example of complexes but in the next lecture. Okay, thank you so much for watching.